Keaton, musical guest, and more live interviews coming your way. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to the Victory Variety Show. Today we got our featured guest T3stify with us, and we're going to do an interview with her. And this show will be able to be seen on Ustream, our web channels, also Vidal, and the Outcast Show also. Melissa, this is Melissa with T3stify. First of all, tell us a little bit about your group, T3stify.
Well, it's just me that sings, and the person that does the music, his name is Kenneth Raycoffey. He's from Maysville, Kentucky. He's a very talented person, and here lately I've been working with a different couple of people with the music. And on the next CD, we'll have Joey McLeese, who does a couple of new songs with me playing the guitar, and Paul Duncan.
That's great. Thinking back to your childhood, what was your first experience with music?
Well, I was raised in church, and I used to sing at church with the other little children, so that's about my first experience with music.
Alright, what song do you remember the most as a child?
I'd have to say Amazing Grace.
As a child growing up, we're all surrounded by music. And what type of music did you grow up with, and how does it differ now, the style you do now compared to what it was then?
Well, when growing up, I was around gospel music because my mother, she took us to church and that's all she listened to. And then on the other hand, my father was kind of different. He listened to the old rock, country, things like that. And my music, it kind of suits in between all of it. It's Christian rock, it's contemporary, and the new release coming out soon will be a little bit of Southern gospel in it. So I think it's what I grew up around, and I try to go outside of the box, but my personal favorite has to be contemporary or Christian rock.
Alright, next question I got for you. What was the first song you ever sang, and how did it make you feel?
The first song I ever sang was Amazing Grace. When I sang that as a child, I was kind of used to it because that's usually what we sang. And I was a little bit too little then to really realize what I was even singing. So, but all in all, it was that inspired me, and knowing the Lord as a child and being, growing up in church. If it wasn't for my mother growing me up in church and raising me that way, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Alright, thank you. Well, we're going to go to a commercial break right here, and we'll be back in just a moment.
You're watching Outcast Web TV, proudly sponsored by Andy's Barbecue, Ray's Roofing, and Saving Grace Video.
Coming up next, we've got a song by Melissa Rose with T3stify.
I'm a witness to
T3stify. This is Melissa Rose, and we're doing an interview with her today about the T3stify group and the ministry. I guess the next question I'll have for you is what made you realize you wanted to pursue the music business?
Well, after I got saved about 2.5 years ago, I would have songs come to me. Literally, I could hear the music and the words would come to me. And as I would write these songs, I would pray and keep praying, and I just felt the urge to sing. And so while I was writing these songs and stuff, and we continued to, before I recorded, I kept praying, Lord, what do you have me do? Because if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't get in front of anybody on the stage or anything and sing. So I'm kind of shy that way, but that's me. That's one of my things that I have. But it was the Lord Himself that actually told me to get up and do it. So that's how the name came about. I was singing or writing my first song, which is Jesus, and that's when the word testify came to me. And it wasn't long after that before we got the CD done, that's when I decided to go ahead and call myself, instead of branding it as Melissa Rose, it's Testify, because He's given me a lot to testify about. So.
When did you get involved in the Christian music?
Probably started at the end of 2011. That's when it began.
How long have you been performing?
Probably about a year now.
We're going to go to a commercial break right here, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Andy's Barbecue, pizza and everything. For all your catering needs, phone 606-928-1956, or you can visit them at 1137 Cannonsburg Road, Ashland, Kentucky.
Probably a year now.
Do you have any other interests or talents you'd like to share with the audience?
Well, I really can't play any instruments. I have a family that's talented, but, I can't play any instruments. But as a child, I would draw and paint, and I still like to do those things. And also had a mother, and my kids keep me on my feet pretty much, so that's my interest besides the music.
What's your favorite song to do?
Don't doubt.
Why do you like that one today?
Well, I was going through a trial at that time, and being a new Christian and everything, I found it a test of my faith. Standing on the Word of God and listening and just holding on to Him through that trial, because I had never gone through anything like that before in my life. And I was sitting on the couch like I usually do. He'll catch me off guard if I start giving me stuff. So I go run and get my piece of paper and my pencil, and I'm starting to write the words down. And I hear the beat, and to me, it's which all of them are my testimonies, but that one right there was a breaking point for me. Not only did it help me get through the trial, but it came back multiple times. Since I wrote it, since I sung it, it's ministered me, and I just hope it helps other people, because it's upbeat and it's the truth, and that's just my favorite song of everything. It keeps me strong in spirit.
Coming up next, we've got a song by Melissa Rose with Testify.
Mark 11:23 says, surely I say unto you, whoever says to this mountain, be removed and cast into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes the things that he says will be done, he will have whatever he says. You'll testify. Holler at him, girl.
This mountain's gonna move, the sun will always shine.
the sea. Go on, check the script, Mark 11:23. Believe in your heart and it's gonna be done by the word of the Father and the power of the Son. Nothing too big, no mountain too tall. By grace of the Savior, we overcome it all. Go on, take the step, stop straddling the fence. Cause if God be with us, then who could be against? Put away the doubt and confess with your mouth. He's the judge of the trial, so he's gonna bail you out. Be of good cheer, I've overcome the grave. You're freed by the blood, you ain't gotta live a slave. Shake off the haters, they hated me first. Come drink the living water, no more will you thirst. I'm with you always, yeah, I mean forever. I got you by the hand through every endeavor.
This mountain's gonna move, the sun will always shine. The victory I'm long for will soon be mine. This mountain's gonna move, I'm still fighting my way. I'm not giving up. Mark 11:23. I know you feel like you can't go on. Remember he said he'll always be there. So when the devil comes in whispering doubt, remind him of his fate. Stand up and shine. This mountain's gonna move, the sun will always shine. The victory I've longed for will soon be mine. This mountain's gonna move, I'm still fighting my way. I'm not giving up. Mark
I
11:23.
give my life over, it's all in your hands. I'm walking by faith, so my actions for your plan. I do it for your glory, every verse, every story. It's all for the kingdom, help them understand the meaning. You love me so much, you proved it on the cross. All the things of the world, I count them all a loss. You with me through the valley, the tribulations too. I'm putting all my faith in you, so the mountain's gonna move.
Alright. Well, what are your up-to-date performance plans, and where can the audience get booking information and purchase your music?
Well, right now on Reverb Nation, you can go under Melissa Rose -Testify, and you can go on there and you can purchase ringtones and stuff like that. But mostly you can download them. Most of the songs are free. And also you can visit my personal Facebook page, and I have a Testify Music Ministry page on that. And mostly in Sturgis and Oldfield, Kentucky, my CDs are there at that store. And that's about the only place that we get the music right now, unless I'm at performing or something like that.
Well, this concludes our show with Testify today. Melissa will be with us on June the 15th at Flatwoods, Kentucky for the Praising in the Park. Also, she'll be with us August 24th here for the Summer Fun and Cruise In on US 60 at the Princess Chapel Theater. Also, you'll be able to get more information in this video. I'd like to say thank to all of our sponsors and all the viewers for tuning in and for all your help and support. And until next time, thank you and God bless.
You're watching Outcast Web TV, proudly sponsored by Andy's Barbecue, Ray's Roofing, and Saving Grace.